Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the thrilling world of Onyx Storm, the third installment in Rebecca Yarros's The Empyrean series. This fantasy romance novel continues the journey of Violet Sorrengail as she faces new challenges in a realm filled with dragons, magic, and political intrigue. After the explosive ending of Iron Flame, Onyx Storm picks up with Violet Sorrengail facing the impossible. Xaden is changing. His body, his power, his soul. The man she loves is becoming a Veneen, a creature twisted by shadow magic. Violet refuses to lose him to the darkness. As Basgith reels from recent betrayals, she secretly sets off in search of Jack Barlow, the only one who might know how to stop the transformation. Her goal? Find a cure. But she's not just up against time. There are enemies everywhere, and Violet's every move could cost lives. This chapter sets the tone: high stakes, heartbreak, and the first spark of the storm to come. As Violet races against time to save Xaden, she finds herself forming unexpected alliances, some of which could change the fate of Navarre forever. In this chapter, Violet reconnects with trusted allies like Rhiannon and Rhydock, but also finds herself working alongside dangerous former enemies. With the wards weakening and war looming, even old grudges must be set aside. They uncover a hidden outpost once used by the rebellion, where secrets from Violet's mother's past offer new clues about shadow magic and its possible cure. But trust is fragile, and betrayal is just one misstep away. This chapter explores loyalty, strategy, and the thin line between survival and sacrifice. As Xaden's condition worsens, so does the tension between him and Violet. Love alone might not be enough to hold them together. In this chapter, we see the emotional cost of war and magic. Violet is torn. She wants to save Xaden, but the more he gives in to Venin powers, the more he drifts away from who he was. The bond between them begins to crack under the weight of secrecy, guilt, and fear. Their once flawless connection is now clouded by doubt. Meanwhile, leadership at Basgiath grows suspicious of Violet's motives and her loyalty, making her path even more dangerous. This chapter dives deep into vulnerability, identity, and the question: how far can love stretch before it breaks? With the survival of their world hanging by a thread, Violet sets out on a dangerous mission to find the lost seventh breed of dragons. The ward stones, once the kingdom's magical shield, are failing. The only hope lies in rediscovering the ancient dragons whose power could restore balance. But no one has seen this breed in generations. They've vanished into myth. Violet, along with a small elite team, travels across treacherous terrain, facing magical traps, ancient puzzles, and enemies who will do anything to keep the truth buried. Along the way, she uncovers hidden histories and long-forgotten truths about the Venin, the rebellion, and even her own heritage. This chapter is a true hero's journey, one filled with danger, discovery, and the powerful realization that knowledge may be more deadly than war itself. While Violet faces enemies on the battlefield, a new war brews in the shadows, one of power, politics, and betrayal. Back at Basgeth and within the kingdom's ruling class, alliances are shifting. Leaders who once supported Violet now question her loyalty. Whispers of conspiracy swirl through the halls, and every council meeting becomes a battlefield of its own. Violet finds herself caught between generals, dragon riders, and shadowy influencers who seek to control the narrative and suppress the truth about the Venan threat. When a close ally is framed for treason, Violet is forced to make a choice: protect her friend or protect her future. This chapter is a tense game of chess, where every move could cost lives, and trust is the rarest currency of all. The sky darkens. The storm has arrived, not just in the clouds above, but in Violet's heart, her magic, and her destiny. In this explosive chapter, Violet and her team reach the heart of an ancient battleground where ley lines pulse with wild, unstable energy. The Onyx Storm isn't just a weather phenomenon, it's a magical surge, awakening ancient forces and tearing open the boundary between realms. As lightning crashes and shadows rise, Violet taps into a part of her magic she's never dared to use. Xaden, now nearly consumed by Venan influence, appears in the storm's heart. And what happens next will change their fates forever. This is the battle they've been avoiding, and it's only the beginning. Power, sacrifice, and a storm that tests every limit. This is the moment where heroes rise or fall. Onyx Storm masterfully blends action, romance, and political drama, solidifying Rebecca Yarros' place as a leading voice in the fantasy romance genre. Through battles, heartbreak, and impossible choices, Violet Sorrengail reminds us what it means to fight for love, for truth, and for a future that feels just out of reach. This story isn't just about dragons and magic. It's about resilience, identity, and the fire it takes to stand against the storm. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite moment from Onyx Storm in the comments. Until next time, stay strong and ride the storm.